Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream, and I'm going to do your June the 24th, just for today, in a meditation. Been trying to get to you guys for seems like all morning. I hope you're doing well. If you need to reach me, feel free to do so at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. Let's go ahead and get into this meditation. You ever have those mornings where early phone call comes in and you kind of wish you had not answered the phone? Okay, June 24th, tolerance. This will be beautiful. Ever reminding us to place principles before personalities. Tradition 12. Sometimes it's hard to accept others' character defects. As we recover, we not only listen to others talk in meetings, we also watch how they walk through their recovery. The more we get to know other members, the more we become aware of how they live their lives. We may form opinions about how they work their program. We may find that certain members upset us, or we may even hear ourselves say, if I worked their program, I would surely use. We have found tolerance to be a principle that strengthens not only our own recovery, but also our relationships with individuals who are a source of irritation to us. It becomes easier to accept other members' frailties when we remember that we ourselves rarely turn over our own character defects until we become painfully aware of them. Just for today, I will strive to accept others as they are. I will try not to judge others. I will focus on the principles of love and acceptance. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Tolerance. Placing principles before personalities, it really does take tolerance, doesn't it? And I think for me, what helps me to do this is that I remember my own shortcomings, my own character defects, all of the times that I said, I'm gonna stop doing this and get in a meeting and do it again. Say it like that one more time. Come across to others like that one more time, even though in my mind, that's not where I want to go. That's not what I'm trying to do. I am trying to learn how to hold my tongue and not always have something to say about stuff that absolutely has nothing to do with me. Refraining from being so vocal in my shares about things that I feel need to be done differently. I remember those moments. And I can tell you right now, I have few moments like that. But I'm not really certain it's because I've developed this self-control thing so well. I just think that there's fewer opportunities, right? I still possibly think those things, but I'm in fewer in-person meetings. There's fewer opportunities for me to actually be annoyed and have a need to even work on tolerance, right? So I remember when people begin to rub me the wrong way, because we all have people in the rooms that rub us the wrong way, right? When people begin to do that, I remember, ooh, girl, you used to set some fires in meetings. Your behavior was ridiculous. And no one told you. And they probably should have said, you can come back to NA, but not this facility because this facility doesn't tolerate that behavior. And we're renting space from them. And we don't want to risk losing the meeting because of you, right? They probably should have said that, but they didn't. I've always been able to keep coming back, no matter where I was at. And so when I think about those individuals that rub me the wrong way, and you know what? This is a spiritual principle of tolerance, placing principles before personalities. And this works in Narcotics Anonymous, in the rooms, right? And it works in everyday living. Matter of fact, I get more of an opportunity to apply tolerance in everyday living than I get to apply in the rooms. I encounter people every day, all day long, and I am practicing this spiritual principle of tolerance, the spiritual principle of love, the spiritual principle of forgiveness. Can't tell you how many times during the course of a day my toes are stepped on for no clear, obvious reason, other than the fact the person may be oblivious to the fact that they're like a bull in a china store, right? There's plenty of opportunities, you guys, in our lives for us to practice tolerance. And for me, it has purpose. It has a lot of purpose because most people are used to people cutting them off, saying, you know what, that's just way too much. I'm done with you. I can't take it. People are used to people drawing lines with them and being fed up with them, especially if they're addicts seeking recovery. My placing principles before personalities is a part of the NA message. That any addict can stop using, lose the desire to use, and do what? Find a new way to live. And as they're progressing through finding the new way to live, there's going to be individuals like ourselves that have been there, done that, and brought the t-shirt that we don't have that conditional expectation. When you get here and you get 30 days, you better act like you got 30 years or we're not going to deal with you. No, we don't have that. We don't. And so that gives individuals room to grow, room to experience that third part of our message and find a new way to live. That part, my practicing tolerance, my putting principles before personalities gives the next individual the opportunity to see the fulfillment of the NA message in their lives. It's just that serious. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose. I intend to talk to you tomorrow.